Hi, Sunshine. Today's topic I'm going to be speaking on is the secret. Now, the secret is a pretty big topic, and apparently 42,500,000 people globally are looking for the secret. There really isn't one. There's a myth behind it, and I guess the biggest myth of all is the fact that the secret is left to elite few or whatever. But the bottom line is we create our own reality. And by that I mean that when you have an intention, for instance, you take an athlete, and the athletes, and they're using it more and more, the athletes don't just show up at an Olympic event and say, okay, I'm gold contention here. No, it started a long, long time ago. They had to feel it happening, to see it, to be able to envision themselves performing well at that task. Say, let's call it track and field. So they've chosen track, and they visualize it, but they've put hours and heartache and time and energy holding always onto the vision of them receiving the gold, getting up on the podium. So they held forever the end result. They held it in their heart, in their mind, and in their body, into the very soul. So as they worked and toiled and hurt, recovered, reapplied, worked again, day in and day out, and the consistency, the persistency on achieving that goal. And they live it, they breathe it, they walk it, they think it, they talk it. That's the kind of mentality, the mindset you need to have in order to create that which you so desire in life. Be it more money, be it a better lifestyle, be it a more healthy frame, whatever that is to you, whatever you consider something that you really want and you can create. But you have to hold that vision. You have to hold it into your very soul, almost obsessing on it, as it were. So when you get this, it's such a big topic. You don't ever worry about the why, or pardon me, the how. You don't ever worry about how. All you do is set up the what and the why. So, for instance, maybe one of my goals is to be able to work in the winter in a warm place. So that is my goal, and then I can set that as my intention, and then I can visualize me packing up my house, getting things together, allowing my life to be built around that vision, holding that vision, driving to the airport, getting on the plane, arriving in some warm tropical destination, imagining it to the point of taste, smell, touch, delivery, everything, and then hold on to that. I don't know how, and I'm not going to think about how, because once I start thinking about how, then the attention gets shifted to the how, and it gets taken off of the what. And the what is what I desire. And because I desire it, the universe will create to make it come about so that it will happen. What you mind will matter. But if you focus on hows, or if you have old scripts that are inside of you, they will detract. And it's whatever you're feeling, whatever you hold deep in your heart and your soul and your body and mind, what you hold deeply, firmly, and clearly in that place so that if a thought comes and says, yeah, right, to cancel that. Because that's not your vision. And you're staying true to that goal, to that what. So you have to be very, very clear and hold on to it. And I'll give you a little example. Once upon a time ago, I fell in love with a Jeep Cherokee. I just loved it. And every time I saw one, it caught my attention, and I would look at it, and I thought, I'm going to have one of those one of these days. I only had a part-time job, and, you know, finances weren't in the greatest shape, but I was going to have one. And so I'd see one and say, I'm going to have it. And I was going to Niagara Falls with my granddaughter, and we were on the 401, and there were a lot more of them then. And I'd said, see that car, babe? That's the one Nan's going to be driving. So then I had a situation come up. I did a job interview. I got a full-time job, and I got the Jeep. And you could say, oh, yeah, well, circumstances, whatever, whatever. And, yeah, you could say that, and a lot of people have dismissed that. That's what I mean by there's no secret. People dismiss the power of their mind and their intention. But it's real, it's tangible, and you mind things into matter. Matter being the solid object. So, you know, I hope that in this first one on this subject, I give you a clearer definition or term, and, you know, the reality. You can create the life you want for yourself. Okay? Catch you on the second one.